going on, YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, right there. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to like and support your girl's YouTube channel. Okay, we're all about growth over here. Growth. Say it with me. Growth. All right. And tonight I have my favorite diva in the building, Nita the Diva.
Hey y'all. I'm so happy to be here with you, Monique. I missed last week.
I missed you.
I missed you last week. We all missed you.
Y'all.
We're gonna hopefully give y'all what you need this week.
Yes, I missed you guys. Let's see, just waiting for some people to enter the chat. I see a few of y'all are watching, so go ahead and drop a comment, say hello.
Yeah, say hello to the Diva and Miss Mo.
Yeah,
She's
honey.
back safely from traveling. Honey, where'd you go, Houston?
I went to H-Town, Houston, Texas, baby.
Oh, wow.
And it was hot.
I want to go. That's one of the cities I really want to go to.
Let me tell y'all right now, when it comes to the South, there are different levels to heat. So Atlanta heat is different than Florida heat, which is different than Texas heat. Houston got Atlanta beat.
I bet it don't. It doesn't have Florida beat though.
Honestly, Nita, it's
neck and neck.
It's neck and neck. Houston, I don't know if it's like the humidity or it's a different type of heat. So I would say it's very close to Florida.
Okay.
I was shook because I'm thinking I'm from Atlanta. Oh, I'll be all right. You know, Atlanta gets hot. I guess the saying is true. Everything's bigger in Texas. So
hey, Mo. Hey, Tiffany.
Yes, I still can't get over your Monique's
girl.
I love it, girl.
She got a little spice in her. Like, what's going on, girl?
Yes, I love it. I love
69 ways. Yes. Come on, babe. I love it.
Live your life, honey. Live your life.
I live through y'all.
All right. Listen, love it. My life be boring, y'all. I got some spice back in my life. Okay. I'm still a young tender. But Atlanta, that's another. I feel like, you know what? I feel like one day we should do a live where we're just on here talking about whatever. Talking about life, relationships. We should do something fun like that with the people. I feel like we'd have some good conversations. I feel like
some Monique after dark.
Ooh, y'all! If y'all only knew, child, it's cobwebs. You know what I'm saying? If y'all catch my drift, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, let me stop being bad. Only y'all knew. Okay, y'all. So, of course, you already know the deal. We are going to be discussing some of our favorite reality TV shows. So, first on the docket, we're going to do Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then we're going to do Married to Medicine. And then we'll end with Atlanta because Atlanta was just, I might switch it around. We'll see.
We're going to end with Married to Medicine. Should we end
with we're going to do Huntsville, RHOA, and then we'll end with Married to Medicine. We'll end with a banger because Married.
Yeah. I don't want to end on a you know
on a want.
Right.
Now, you guys, y'all know I love my photos and my pictures, but your girl did not come through today, so I have no photos. I do have some notes, so you know.
That's okay. We just having a discussion.
I don't have my pictures today, y'all.
Yes.
You're not cobwebs, girl. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for always rocking with us. I appreciate you so much. I just really want to say that.
We love y'all.
We love y'all.
We love y'all so much. Okay. Huntsville. There was some interesting things that took place this episode, you guys. I have my notes. It's not in the perfect order, but we're just gonna go with it. So
Talking points. That's all.
the first thing I want to talk about, and I cannot wait to hear Nita's opinion on this.
Girl,
Child,
you know I got it.
I know you got it, especially for this topic. Maurice wants it, baby, twice a day. Not every day, twice a day.
Listen, honey. The only way you're going to get it from me twice a day, we need to find out how many times I'm climaxing
Ooh.
in this whole shenanigan. I'm not a blow up doll. I'm not something that you're not going to be using me to masturbate. That we're not doing that. Boy, what? Hell no.
Men
Now, if I'm getting something out the deal,
right.
but I have a problem because I feel like he feels like, I know he has these old ways and all of that stuff or whatever. Listen, then I already told you size matters because you ain't gonna be wearing me out. You're not.
Child, this is Nita after dark. Y'all didn't know.
Look, you ain't gonna be wearing me out. But at the same time, I gotta make sure I like what I think Kimmy's thing is. She's saying that she is overworked and there's no contribution, only to, I guess he's just bringing money into the household. So it feels like she's doing all of the muling, all of the housework, all of the cooking, all of the cleaning, and he's not doing nothing. I mean, are we bringing flowers home? Are we giving gift certificates to the massage place? Like, are we like, no, I'm not gonna be. You're not even gonna do it for me. You're not gonna do it for me if you're not doing nothing nice for me. If I feel like I'm a maid, a housewife, a cook, a chef, a Uber driver, listen, I got 50 jobs. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm glad Dr. Francis called him out. It was like, well, what did she say? Not like she's her
girl. And then he had the nerve to repeat it and say, Dr. Francis said, I ain't say that.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Run that back.
Well, he said something about I need to treat her like a person and a sexual person, a sexual being, then she want to have more sex with me. He said, no, I did not say that. That was in this episode. Like, he just totally misconstrued what he was saying. He was saying, if you contribute, then maybe humanize her and stop looking at her. Like I said, he looks at her as an object.
Yeah,
like that. It's like you're just here to be the robot to do everything that my mother did, and then plus you gotta
bang, bang, bang.
No, man.
Yeah. Men, I feel like men don't ever think about how to like stimulate like you said, the flowers, do kind gestures, and of course don't do these things to be rewarded. Do them out the kindness of your heart.
Exactly.
But
they get too comfortable,
and you're looking at her like she's a piece of meat, like she's an object to you, and it's just like, no, she's a human being.
Yeah.
And she don't want to bend it over every damn day. Like, what? And no shade. I'm not trying to get on their age, but baby, I would be like, listen, I ain't no spring chicken. I ain't
exactly. I could see this was my first marriage. I was in my late 20s and I'm, busting it open, spreading it wide. Girl, no. We is in our 40s, bro. Like, I'm gonna need
tired. Shit, I'm tired now.
What's not clicking? So I don't know. He needs some help.
And I think you said it or someone said it, and I really am starting to see it. Maurice is just a nicer version of Marceau. That's it.
I'll
I'll give him that.
Yeah,
He's a, he's a
he's a
nice
different side of the same coin.
Yeah,
Different side of the
he is
same.
nice, and of course, I'm always going to prefer a nice person over an asshole. I do think, to his core, I think he's a nice guy. But when it comes
Yeah,
to some of their beliefs
it
and
was the way they was raised.
it's the way they were raised,
You
he
know, yeah.
is just a nicer version of his brother.
Mm-hmm.
They share a lot of the same ideologies, and I am seeing it now, more than ever. The last couple seasons, I've really been seeing it more.
Kimmy should have known it. I think she does because I remember her saying it. I remember her saying it. She was like,
Oh, really?
Maurice kind of thinks like Marceau.
Oh, she
I,
said that.
I
Okay.
remember her saying that in one season. And I noticed that she's like shrinking herself. I noticed that she's like not really talking and really standing up for herself. It feels like she wants to have more discussion, but she feels like the discussion ain't gonna go nowhere. Like I feel like she wants to say something, but she like, why am I wasting my breath? Because he's not going to hear me. He's not going to listen to me. He's not going to comprehend what I'm saying. He's going to, i.e., take what Dr. Francis said and say something totally different. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, no.
You said it, girl.
He's a mess. He's a piece of work.
Piece of work. So the couples are still at the couple retreat. However, Tiffany and Lewis, they left early, child, without saying an official goodbye. They did write a letter. They dipped out. I believe Tiffany had a speaking engagement at 12 noon. So, I mean, I understand she had to dip out. I get it. Business. She probably had a prior commitment, whatever. Right. I get it. Now, when she said in the letter, when she said the part about, we applied some of what Dr. Francis said while on our way home, was that to be sarcastic? Was that to be
absolutely
in Kimmy's word? Oh, you was being smart. Was that her being smart?
Absolutely. You know what it was. They mad because they got clocked. Somebody spoke through your BS. He already seen and watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. He sees your interactions and he's calling you out, and you mad.
You mad. Now, everybody, I appreciate you watching, but why do we only have Monique Johnson in the chat? What's
going on?
What's going on, people?
Say hello. Who do we got up in here?
Come say hi. Say something in the comments. Say something in the chat so I know y'all here. Let's see. Kimmy always been independent, but since she got married, she's trying to be more. Yeah,
Kevin.
The balance, and that's really, honestly, that's what life is about. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to get that balance, but yeah, I agree. I don't know. And like Nita was saying, it's almost like sometimes Kimmy shuts down. I do see that. I don't want her to get to that point because that's an unhealthy point to be. Because especially as a woman, we already know if you shut down, that means you are tired.
Right.
Of the BS. You're tired of repeating yourself. You're tired of you're tired.
And that is a tricky place to be, because I remember in my marriage when I stopped talking, I was checking out. I was checking out.
Yeah.
I was emotionally untying myself. I was doing all of the things that you're getting ready to do when you're getting ready to sever the ties. And so she's still talking, but at the same time, like I said, I don't feel like she's like speaking up for herself. And that is, that's a really, really tricky place to be. So I hope Maurice get himself together, because no. And they ain't even been married. How long have they been married? Maybe like 3 years, because they got married in season 1, I believe. At the end, the finale, season 1. So they've been married like
4 years.
Yeah. And I started getting the 7-year itch. Y'all heard about that? That is very, very true. That is like a crossroads in relationships. They got 7, they got 10.
Damn.
and all that other stuff. So you really, it's like as you grow, like is that person growing with you, or you're just growing by yourself? And so it's just sometimes you come to a point where you're just like
bucket, basically. So something
right. You can get Tiffany and Lou, Big Lou. Hey, hey, hey. We can get him right on off.
hey, hey.
Because if y'all not gonna be real, and then if y'all doing the same thing, y'all criticizing other people, but when somebody, a therapist, is on the outside looking at you, I was like, well, he was like, well, I think he's on the outside looking in. I said, well, what the hell do you think a therapist does? He's on the outside looking in. He's not in your marriage. He's trying to talk to you.
It's a non-biased opinion from
I think Tiffany is very, very cold. When he was breaking down, like I didn't like it. It was so like she didn't even really want to do it, and she was just like dabbing his face or whatever, trying to. But it felt so cold. It felt so cold. It does not feel like she's in love with him. I feel like she just want to be married. You know how it is, because people think marriage validates their existence, and baby, it does not.
No, I think she loves him. I think she has a hard time tapping into her emotional side.
Maybe because she does have a hard being left for adoption, and her sometimes you have to disconnect from those emotions or they will consume you. But I don't know.
Yeah, something else I found interesting was when Mrs. Francis pulled Tisha to the side and basically was like, you know what, you remind me of myself when I was younger. You take care of everybody. You're sweet, you're kind, you're thoughtful, you do all this stuff. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. I thought that was really a great moment, a powerful moment. That was Tisha's warning. I hope she takes it. I don't know. I doubt it, but that was a real moment.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. When someone said, I see myself in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that's deep. That's deep.
It is. It was the best advice that I think somebody could give someone like her, because a lot of times women's identities are wrapped up in men and their children because of the way society kind of programmed us to be. And baby, one day them children gonna grow up and be gone, and they're gonna be doing their own thing. And maybe one day you might be divorced because the growth is not, we're not doing the same thing. And so a lot of times as women, we lose ourselves and we don't know who we are, because all we are mothers and wives, and we're not even okay with who we are. So absolutely I was here for everything that she told Tisha.
Amen.
Did you hear when she was saying she gonna be obedient? I said, girl, what is we talking about? Training dogs, girl?
She said that about her and Marceau?
She said that in the previous episode.
Okay.
She was like, oh, God gave me this husband, this man, and all that stuff is wrapped up in religion and all that stuff, submitting to your husband and being obedient. I was like,
obedient?
Girl, are we at the dog race? I don't know, girl.
Right.
I didn't like the way that said.
Are you the child and he's the parent? Because what you mean obedient? A child is to be obedient to their parent.
Listen, I was like,
Tisha,
a mess. Said Tiffany is controlling of Lewis. I hope Tisha heard that lady. Yes, I'm telling you, it is something real. And them kids, they will leave you. Well, some of them, if you make them like kind of codependent on you and stuff like that, then maybe they won't, But I'm raising kids to be independent. So, bye. Mom gotta have life too.
What am I doing?
Yeah, she is definitely trained by Marceau. Yes.
Uh-huh. We already know that, child. All right, so let me move on because I feel like, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so Kimmy, Destiny, and Tisha go shopping, and they basically tell her about the couples retreat. Destiny wants to know why she wasn't invited, and Kimmy's like, "Well, bitch, you got somebody? Are you gonna finally be transparent and open up about your boo thing?" And then she was like, basically, Destiny is secretive about everything, which she is, and that gets again. I'm like, damn it, Destiny, this is your third season on the show. Can you please, you know,
We are on a reality show. We need to see your reality.
your reality? Now, I like, hey, she had a FaceTime, or not Face, was it even FaceTime? No, she had a phone call with her bae, who I will say, Moses is rather attractive. You look good, honey. So I'm not mad at that. And Destiny is a beautiful woman. So, um, interestingly enough, they have known each other for 13 years and recently reconnected. See, this is where when I hear these stories, you guys, I off topic, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I hear those stories of, oh, we knew each other for 10 plus years and we've always just been cool and been friends, this is why I kind of don't get mad at some people who don't like their spouse to have friends of the opposite sex, because it's just kind of like, damn, you want people to be able to have friends of the opposite
Right.
sex? Hello, we're grown.
Right.
Like, damn. Sometimes, okay, is this a strictly a friend, or is this a friend that you always had a good vibe with and
Mm-hmm.
flirty vibes, but y'all never crossed the line? And see that
It
those
can
are
get a
the
little muddy. It can get a
it's
little
a
muddy.
little muddy sometimes with some of these friends.
We can get a little muddy.
Off topic, and trust me, y'all, I'm not that type that's like, no, you can't have any female. I think that's silly. I do think it's silly, but it be stories like this. Oh, we
Yeah.
knew each other for 13
Yeah.
years,
You
but
definitely got to watch the stories. So,
you gotta watch the stories. You
yeah.
gotta go around them, watch the vibes, watch how they talking to your spouse or your partner.
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
best way to know.
Don't be blind to the bullshit, baby.
Have a game night, do something like a kickback at the house, some real intimate space, so you can see and you can clock the vibes. If
Mm-hmm.
it's brother, sister, you cool. Anything that's a little questionable,
Mm-hmm.
that's your
Yeah.
sign. That's
Yeah.
that's your warning sign. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
I don't like the way Destiny communicates. Destiny is very secretive, and I don't think that she needs to be on the show. Like, if you're not going to show your life,
It's
if you can't answer questions, if you can't do none of that, like, girl, what are you going to,
Mhm.
like? She was like, they was in the thing, and they was like, are you going to invite Mel? uh Girl, what? Just say no, bitch, we not friends. Like, I'm I'm getting like fed up with Destiny. Actually, I
Mm,
really am. I
really?
really
I don't know how I feel still. There are moments where I really do like Destiny, and then there's moments where there's things I don't like about her. So I don't it's hard for me to say. But I can see how people are annoyed by some of her ways. Um but yeah.
I hope the background noise isn't too loud, you guys. I apologize. I am over my family house. I'm having like a family, crisis and stuff like that. So
Mhm. No, we understand.
that is definitely what's going on. I'm just in a house full of people. So
Okay. It's not distracting, so
okay, okay.
you're good. Um okay, so let's see. Again, y'all, my notes are kind of out of order. They're just talking points. I'm not going scene by scene.
Now,
Um
did you notice in the game when they tied Marceau and Letitia together, and they were the most successful
mhm.
in the challenge? But did you see what was actually happening? Do you see who was leading, who was following, who had the most weight? Because somebody told me Letitia had the most weight.
Oh. Hmm.
Did anybody notice that?
I'm not say. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, baby.
Yeah, I was wondering, but he was so proud. He was so proud that we ran. We ran because we on the same page. Yeah, because
Yeah, he felt good about that.
you trained her well.
Ooh. And ooh. And the Destiny follow with the mess. But I mean, yeah, it's a reality show. I feel you.
I mean,
I keep it,
that
Monique.
thing,
I
yeah.
keep it, but I just chalk it up to,
You got to do the thing.
I'm getting kind of like, well, not cynical, but I'm just kind of like, reality TV in recent years, because they've broken the fourth wall so much, and we're learning more stuff behind the scenes. It's different. Now, I'd rather be in the know versus being ignorant about stuff, but it does sometimes take some of the fun away from it. I will say that.
Yeah.
But moving on, since we're talking about Destiny, let's just talk about oh yeah. Sorry. So yeah, she talked about the grand opening she's having to relaunch her store, and Kimmy asked, "Is everyone invited?" And she gave like a half-assed answer. She was like, "Well, are we ever going to get to a point where everyone's included again? Mel, Stormy, etc., etc." And Nita, did she even give a real response?
No, she did not.
Yeah, based on what you were saying, she did not give a real
girl, just say I don't fuck with them, and that's just that.
Yeah, just say like, well, Mel didn't invite me to her stuff, so I don't really feel obligated. Just say that. I wouldn't be mad at you for saying that. Just say
anything. Like, but her, like, the people that's gonna be there. Huh?
Tight lip, closed lip.
Oh my girl.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Girl.
So Kimmy, this is the part where she was, doing her job, being a little messy, right?
Mm-hmm.
She brings up a conversation that she had with Mel, and the information that Mel told her about allegedly Martell and Melanika used to hook up, and this, that, and the third, and I was still trying to remember the story. So the story is she allegedly tried to hook up with him before the wedding day, something like that.
No, she said that he was talking to one of her assistants.
Oh.
Then, but now the story is in present day that she thinks that Martell's hooking up with Melnika, but she moved away from the wedding planning because there was like some kind of conflict of interest. She knew that he was talking to one of her assistants, and she tried to alert Mel. Mel said her 26-year-old mind, she didn't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
She moved forward, and you got what you got. Listen,
the warning signs be
these niggas
real.
You better look at the red flags, and you better answer and know them.
Damn, she got a heads up too. Damn,
got the heads up. She ignored it like most women do.
Mm-hmm. Like most women do.
Cardi B.
She and listen, a lot of other people, yeah.
They ignored. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, that's real.
It was produced. It didn't come off organic. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like I don't see just because the drama keeps stirring up into the social media, so they're always going to be in social media. I think they may, but I feel like they kind of ran their course. Like, what else do we have to see here? Because when you start producing drama, I don't know.
Yeah, it's changed. The game has changed a little bit. So moving on. This is really brief because I'm not really talking too much about it. The boys meet up for guys' night to talk about the couples retreat. Um, they
Oh
basically
no, baby, I got a lot to say about that.
Oh, well, please take it away. So they fill in Martell in on what happened at the couples retreat. And somewhere in between that conversation, Martell lets them know that he is ready to be married again.
Baby, listen to me. Martell ain't ready to be married again.
No.
Like he has a marriage in some other kind of bubble that doesn't honor the contract of marriage. Like
Mm.
if he feel like he want to do something, he can do something. Martell is ready for the benefits of marriage.
Boom.
He wants the benefits of marriage. That's it, and that's all.
She said it, y'all. She said
I
it.
told you what do women do? Mule, do all the work, do all the cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, ready to be his personal masturbator on demand 2 times a day. Listen, no, he wants the benefits of marriage. He does not want to be married. That's
Right.
what he wants.
Preach.
Why my son looking at me like, yes.
Preach, Nita. Preach.
About our kind, your kind, ain't my kind.
Oh, his little deep voice. Hold
Girl, yes, girl. He's going through the whole change right now. 13.
up. Sound
13.
all grown and stuff. I know you young, youngster. Sounded all grown. Um, was there anything else you wanted to touch on about the boys' night?
No,
That was really, yeah,
that
that
was
was,
it.
that was the
I'm
main,
telling you,
that
babe.
was the
I'm just
main
gonna lay
dog
it out
in me.
plain, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, no, well said. Well said. Okay, it's a cute little moment. So Mel and the kids go over to Martell's house and they have a nice conversation. At this point, their communication had seen some improvement. As we know, that was short lived, unfortunately. But I'm gonna enjoy it while it's on our screen.
Okay,
I'm gonna enjoy
we'll
the
do that.
peaceful moment because constant chaos can become
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah.
So they had a cute moment. It didn't last long, but they had a cute moment. Mel fills him in and lets him know that Miss Wanda has been speaking on their children once again. Why? I don't know why. These are little children. They're not even teenagers yet. Why are you speaking on them? But she is questioning the paternity of their youngest baby.
Sugar mom.
Sugar mom is the nickname. I think is it Milani, whatever, something like that might be the name. I don't know, child. They call her Sugar Mama so much. I feel that's her damn.
Right. That's all I know.
Um, what do you think about that? Like, now some would say that when you question the paternity of a child, you're trying to take a dig at the parent and not necessarily the child. I get that because I'm not one of those where, oh, you talking about my child? When it's really not about the child. I hate people do that.
Right. And I feel like that's what that is. That's what that is.
I'm trying to decide, is that what it is in this case?
I think that's what it is. I just do. I feel like that's just what it is. We saw it with Marlo. We see it here. We see it a lot of times where people are talking about the way you parent and the way your relationship is. Like y'all was going through some stuff. Martell talking about you've been cheating, and then you had this baby, and
I just feel like the reason why with this, I'm on
I
the
don't think it was about the baby.
this is like this thing is like about the child. Like I'm trying to think of another example when people say, damn it, I can't think of an example off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Because
I hope you did it because I really want to know, but I feel like this is about the parents' behavior.
it's about
If
the
you're talking
parent
about paternity, you're talking about who Mel was
sleeping with.
Exactly. That's what that is. I don't think that that's about the child. That can be about the child. It's about the parents' action because the child ain't gonna be here unless the child
Y'all
gets
are
it.
really quiet in the chat tonight. Y'all please
They
drop
are. They
and let me
are.
know, what do y'all think? Because I hate that I can't think of another example, but
Replay crew, please chime in. Chime in.
someone chime in. Let me know your thoughts. Is this a case of you're talking about my child? Or is it more so she's
It's about you.
parent?
It's about you. But the thing about it is that what I found interesting is that Martell was like, I'm gonna get you her number. Like he was like staying out of it because first of all, I think Martell has a hand in that whole rumor. With him keep trying to say that she was cheating and she left and she had abortions and all this. Like he was like super duper messy when he was trying to make her look like the bad guy when all along he was the bad guy doing all the shit. He kept on trying to say, well, we was on a break. She went and did this with another man. And I'm like, you broke the contract. They on a break. Like, no. Hey, Tamika.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah, Wanda is wrong. She shouldn't.
wrong.
Yeah,
Either
she
way it
shouldn't be
goes,
talking about
Cheryl.
kids at all.
Yeah, it's messy. So next week, you guys, we're gonna see. Now I feel like next week is gonna be a cliffhanger. So next week they're gonna start showing us,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be
And then next thing you know,
not saying it's gonna be boring because I believe some stuff might pop off, but we're not gonna see the full
full
thing.
thing. Yeah, of
They're
course.
gonna make it a two-parter, which I'm fine with. Um, that means
Yeah.
less slicing and dicing on the editing table. So
Yep. Monique said he was gaslighting. I'm telling you, he was trying. He was trying like
with what? With
it's
what?
classic nigga shit. Like they just try to
What?
deflect. They try to put it on you. They try
Wait, which part? Y'all help me. Which part? What? What? What
with
was?
the whole when all of the cheating happened. He ended up producing a baby
Yeah.
in this sense, and then he started pulling out all this shit about she cheating with the
Oh
lawyer
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
her
yeah.
doing
Sure,
all that. Yeah, it
sure.
was just gaslighting. That's all he was doing.
Oh, beat down, right?
Who gonna do it? Who
Man,
time enough for Miss Wanda?
right. Who could we put her up against, child?
Who time enough for Miss
Ooh,
Wanda?
you know who I would love to see, not in a physical fight, but just in a tongue lashing.
Verbal.
Wanda and Mama Joyce.
Oh,
Woo!
oh no, Mama Joyce got that. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. But I think Mama Joyce might
That
got
would be
that.
entertaining as
Mama
hell.
Joyce
That's all
is
I know.
a fucking mess. You hear me? Mama
That
Joyce.
would be
Y'all think
so
Wanda a mess.
entertaining. That would be
But
entertaining.
Wanda can't talk. Half the sentences that she make don't even make fucking sense. We look, we need a goddamn encyclopedia trying to translate what the hell Wanda be saying, girl. I'll be knowing what she be saying. I'll be like, girl.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's it, Miss Van. Well, Miss Van is too classy, but yeah, she gonna have to
Yeah,
come out
she's
her
not gonna do it.
bag. She gonna
But she did drag her though.
she
She
gotta step
dragged her.
she
She
gotta
dragged
step
her a little bit.
she gotta step up and come for Wanda for real
She
because
she dragged her in the last season.
yeah.
Yeah, she got her. She got her, but she ain't gonna get down in the gutter with her. Like I need Miss Joyce to get down in the
Yeah,
gutter.
that's what I'm saying. Mama Joy gonna get down in the good.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She definitely will. All right, y'all. So that's it for Huntsville. I rate the episode. I give it like a 7.5.
Yeah, seven.
7.5. What about y'all? Let us know in the
Yeah, let us know in the
comments.
chat.
Ooh, Mama D would get down too. Yep.
Uh,
Mama D,
Mama
Mama D,
D,
Mama
she
D.
might get down. She
Love
might
and Hip Hop Atlanta. She definitely would.
get down. She might get down.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Down, down. Okay. Moving right along to our look at Nita. Okay, baby with the background.
I
Ew.
got all the girls behind me.
Ew. Okay, girl. Miss you.
This the reunion look.
Oh, I want to do that too. Huh.
Oh, let me see if I can send it to you.
Let me see. Let me see.
Hold on,
I know I have a reunion picture, but I can't
girl.
find it
I
now.
got so many damn.
Oh
I,
man,
girl, I can't find it.
it's fine.
I got too much shit in here.
Oh, I did say that. I got a bit. Just it's a little something, something. Uh-oh. Now I'm going. Now I'm spinning.
Tamika says 6. Too much Big Lou. Hey, hey, hey. Too
Hey,
much
hey.
Big Lou too. Okay. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
Oh, Miss Judy, Mendici's mom. She is a little feisty too.
She
She a
be
little feisty
feisty,
too.
but she
We
ain't.
don't get too much of her. We don't get enough of her for me to really,
Yeah, really put her in the category.
yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let me 1 second.
Hey y'all. Y'all, I absolutely think that this reunion was like one of the most snooze fests. I think it's because Kenya checked out. Kenya usually keeps the ball rolling, but once she felt like it was the Marlo show, the Marlo apology tour,
What you
fuck
was?
Marlo. And so she didn't keep nothing popping. She didn't keep nothing popping. She didn't want to save it. She didn't want. She was like, "You want Marlo? You want to do some damage control on Marlo? Then yeah, I'm gonna let Marlo handle it." And all Marlo kept saying is, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I was like, "Bitch, no, we not acting a whole total fool, and then want to be talking about I'm sorry when everybody pull your feet to the fire. Fuck no, I'm sorry. I'm going to bro. Bye.
um,
I told you, Monique, we be going back and forth on this whole bullshit with this Marlo. I'm
mhm.
telling you, Marlo knows what she is doing. Yes, there's trauma there. Yes, I'm empathetic to that. But what she does, she knows what she's doing.
But I don't think it's. I don't. This is my thing. I'm still standing on it. Andy asked her the damn question. It ain't like she didn't just recite a damn. He asked her a question. This is a reunion. Marlo's been on the show for 10 years. She has never dove into her past like Kenya has. Kenya has been the one that dove in. So much so that's why Nene was getting irritated because Nene has a similar past, but I guess I'm not saying it's right, but Nene's the type where she's like, "Well, I've gone through the same thing. You don't see me talking about it." Kenya was the one that was always talking about her shit. Marlo, all we knew was Marlo was in foster care. She had mugshots and her mom was a crackhead. That's all we knew. So obviously, guys, like whether you fuck with her or not, it's common sense. They're gonna ask her questions and she's gonna tell her story. And this is the first time she's done it on a platform. Sheree, even her own friend in real life, never even knew half this shit. So I can separate the two. I do not like Marlo for a lot of reasons, but I'm not gonna sit here and make fun of her and roll my eyes at her trauma and what she's been through. I'm not going to do that. And like I said to y'all before,
I'm
I'm
not.
not speaking to you guys. I'm more so speaking about the hateful comments that I have seen on social media, on other platforms. That's what I'm talking about. No, you, Nita, your opinions, I don't feel like are heartless or anything. So don't think what our people say, I'm okay with it. I'm speaking on the hateful, mean, heartless comments that I have seen on other platforms. And I
Yeah.
feel like,
And Monique said it. Monique said Bravo had to turn it around and switch the narrative. They had to because she was getting too much hate because everybody was clocking it. Like, Girl, we see you.
I feel like Marlo
Like,
is
even
the
when they was
same
calling her to the
Marlo.
carpet on her lies. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have.
But she's
I
just
need to
this
think
is
before
what I'm
I
saying
speak.
though, y'all. I keep saying this and nobody understands my logic. My logic is this is the same Marlo we've had for 10 striking years. I'm telling y'all, I go back every year, at least twice a year. I go back and watch old episodes of Atlanta. I'm telling y'all, this is the same Marlo. The only reason why it feels different is because she's a main peach holder now. So we're seeing her 10 times more. It ain't nothing different. I'm trying to tell y'all, her lashing out, her saying mean below the belt stuff, her trying to apologize and saying, I'm sorry. That's the same shit she's always done. It ain't nothing different. It's just more aggravating now because she's a main peach holder. So we see her more. For 10 years, she's been a friend of. This is the first time that she's been a main peach holder. So that's why it's like, God damn, Marlo, I'm sick. I got sick of her too. Like, it was annoying. And that's why I say I don't know if Marlo should be a main peach holder. I think
Right,
she's better as a friend of.
right,
Because
right,
I feel like Marlo is also a personality that you can kind of only take in doses.
right, right.
Doses.
But I think what they was trying to do was trying to make her the villain this season. It feels like Kenya retired her villain peach,
Mhm.
and she's in a different place. You know, she's moved past Mark, and you
Uh-huh.
know they had a standstill, and she's done the work. So it feels like she wasn't the villain this year, and I feel like Marlo tried to step in, but she was like, "Oh shit, I done went too far, and I done stuck the pinky toe."
True. Yeah. Yeah. It's just we see her
And yeah, and
big skills for her now.
that comes with a lot. And they was trying to do some course correction, whatever. I see through it. I've been through it. Like I've been under a person that acts like that. Like I see it for what it is.
It's
And
abusive, but this goes back to her not taking care of herself. Like, I'm a very logical person. If you have grown up in a fucked up way, the way she has, you have a mother that treated you like shit, quite literally, okay, and abandoned you left and right. If you have all these things that she's been through and she's never seeked any type of guidance or help, what do we expect? That's what I'm saying. I think of it as common sense, like basic psychology 101. This is again, it's the same singing dance. It's the same singing dance. Marlo has lashed out on people before, said below the belt shit, and apologized. I really do feel like Marlo has a problem. I really do. Like, for me, I don't have to agree. I do feel like when she says sorry, I think she means it. I think the bitch is like, there's something wrong with her. I really do think that when she lashes out, she's like word vomit and she just says crazy shit. And then a couple of days later, be like, oh, damn, I shouldn't have. I really do feel like she does that in her head because she's done it for 10 years. She got problem. I mean, I'm not about to. She got fucking. Marlo's fucked up, and I hate to say that because shit, I'm fucked up too. We all fucked up. I'm fucked up. I got a lot of problems. Okay,
that's all the
so
people are saying. That's it.
she effed up. That's
Like
all.
I don't read all the comments that's on other platforms, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know what I had to say. I had a couple of rants on Marlo.
Yeah.
And like I said, I tell you, like her actions are very manipulative. And I'm sorry, I catch manipulation at the
Yeah.
fucking gate. Do you
Yeah.
hear me? I am so aware of manipulation that you can't even listen. I see that shit at the fucking door. I see it at the door, baby. No, absolutely not.
I was waiting for you at the door. If y'all know where
No,
that comes
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
from.
People
I
are
agree.
tricky. They are slippery.
Bravo should have led more with Marlo's backstory than her messiness. We know
Yes,
Marlo can be messy, but I wanted more of what she shared on the
it
eggs.
should have been that way.
Thank
If
you,
that's what
Monique
you want to
Johnson.
do, then do it that way, because you not, I mean, you may get a couple of people that's going to be like, oh, I feel sorry for her, and I feel like that's what they was trying to do. But people who have been under it and have lived through it, we're not. I'm sorry, baby.
But I think that's something that your human mind is making you do that. No one's telling you to pick a side. Like I don't understand why we as human beings can't learn to separate stuff. Like it's okay to say, damn, I feel bad for you. You had a fucked up childhood. You've been through some shit. I feel bad. Period. Hard stop. But you're a manipulative bitch who's fucked up and has issues and need to go therapy. Like, I don't get why we can't have both. Why does it have
I feel like that's what they did on the stage, on the reunion stage. I felt like everybody empathized, but I felt like Kenya called her manipulation to the carpet. I don't recall anybody
I don't like
else.
what Kenya did. I don't like what Kenya did, because when Nene used to do the same shit to Kenya, Kenya couldn't take it. Kenya would be so hurt to her fucking core. If y'all go back and watch, I keep saying it, y'all go back and watch. When Nene used to do that same shit, roll her eyes, whatever, Kenya, who got do the same shit whenever Kenya would and talk about her shit, she didn't like it. So don't do that to Marlo. Like I don't get why the human
like, I don't have the same opinion 3 years ago that I have now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I I don't want to be beholden to that, because I feel like I've grown, and I feel like through this relationship with Mark, she's understood what she's been under, and she's grown.
I think so. I mean, but Kenya to me has always been, what's the word?
An agitator.
An agitator, but she's always been very hypocritical. So meaning Kenya has always had the personality where she cries wolf. She will call Tom, Dick, and Harry a bully. But when she's been a bully, I'm not talking 5 years ago, Tanya, I'm sorry, Tanya was 2 years ago. When she was when she's been a bully to people, it's not bullying, right? She has every excuse in the book. She was a bully to Drew that was last season. So sure, in certain aspects, sure, Kenya has evolved, but Kenya has always been a hypocrite to me, and she's always been the type where if you pinch her, but when she pinches you back, it ain't the same, and she has that in her.
Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go ahead and concede to that. I'm gonna concede to that. I'm good with that. That's fine. That's fine. But I feel like it all deals with history, moving forward, growth, and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah. I get it. I got it.
Everything y'all say about Marlo, I fucking agree with you. I agree. The literal only thing that I have a problem with is the human brain. People in their human mind cannot separate, for whatever weird reason to me, cannot separate. Damn, that's effed up. You had an effed up childhood. You've been through some stuff. I feel bad for you. That sucks that you went through that. Period. Hard stop. That's in the corner. Marlo, you're an asshole. You have problems. You need help. I don't get why people can't. And it's not just this. It's something I see across the board all the time in human nature, on social media. People don't know how to categorize stuff and just put I don't know why two things can't be true for some people. Some people, it's just it's only this, and that's literally only it. And so that's my problem. It's more of a human thought ideology problem.
I mean, absolutely. I agree with you. But I just don't want to use that as a justification for her action. That's just what I'm saying. So I feel like when you be going so hard,
but Nita, I go hard because you are more emotionally intelligent than a lot of people I know. You understand mental health. So that's what I'm saying. It's not an excuse. It just explains it. I lash out today at 32 years old because when I did this at 10, that's all I'm saying. It's not an excuse. It's just a understanding of why this person is the way she is. For the first time, I got an understanding of why Marlo is how she is. That don't mean I like it. I don't like it. But for the first time in 10 years of her on the show, I finally understand why Marlo is how she is. I don't like it. I'm not excusing it.
Oh, okay.
It's like oh, that's why you do that. That's why you act like this. Got it. Like I never understood before. And now I can finally see where it's coming from. But it is what it is. I feel like when it comes to reality TV, the last few years, it's gotten more.
I feel like the girls are savvy enough to know what they need to know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like because they didn't really highlight Marlo as much, just like what you said, to your point. You said that we got her in doses. We didn't really, but I always knew her story. So I knew there was always a point where she might be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And she's been exhibiting this all through the years, but I'm just like, at what point do you get help? Like, at what point do you hear a critique and you don't get help? Like, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. And then she has the resources. I don't know. I don't know if I can excuse that. I'm sorry.
Y'all know how I feel. I've been said it. I've been said she should have been gotten help for herself. And when she got them boys in that house, she should have been gotten help. You don't wait till the sky is falling to go get help. So I feel like, you know, she did herself a disservice. But for me, I'm not going to stone her because I can't. I'm just not built that way. I call people out. I don't like certain things, but I'm not about to. Some of the stuff I see,
I just feel like I don't know. I have not seen what you've seen.
I'm sending you some of the stuff I see, and then
I'm about to say, like, I haven't seen anybody stoning her, so that's why I think that's why I'm just not understanding the whole stance or whatever. And so whatever. So it's fine. It's fine. I get you. You get me, and we good.
Yeah. Agree to disagree. What else? Let's talk about Drew versus Sheree, child, because that was a mess.
They just want to beef just because they want to beef. They want to be relevant. They want to come back, so they gotta have some kind of altercation or whatever.
I just feel I hate when this happens in Housewives and reality TV, when two cast members who had beef, they become cool at the end, or you know, they make amends, all this stuff. Then when the shit airs, they're on Twitter beefing. Then the reunion, they go and like, I just hate that shit. Like,
right. That's what it feels like.
It feels like that Sheree and Drew really have no reason to be beefing. They squashed it. A blind man can see that the assistant Anthony is the common denominator and he is the antagonist of the situation. Like, why are you arguing? Why?
Right.
They're arguing more than Sanya and Drew at this. Like, what's the point?
Right.
And I don't give a shit. Take your big lip ass friend Fatum and put her in a fucking corner. Put a muzzle on her. I don't fuck with Fatum. I don't care how funny she is. And she came off.
That is where all the smoke should have been. All the smoke should have been at Fatum, not Sheree. Now Sheree not paying her bill. Sheree not paying her bill.
Woo, that's another thing.
We know how Sheree do. I don't know anybody in their good mind that should be going into any kind of contract, any kind of agreement with Sheree. Shit by Sheree. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. You hear me? Don't do it. You heard it here, and don't tell me I ain't never done nothing for you. I got you.
I got you. When she called Anthony on the phone, I'm like, what the fuck you calling him? He is not credible. Why are you calling him? Like,
she's trying to stay relevant.
Hey, yeah, so what I said, lie, effing lie. Where's the lies? The freaking lies. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie.
Oh, you needed a storyline. I was like, what? I was like, you on the reunion? Well, they could have cut that shit out. They actually could have cut it out. We didn't even have to see that. But the fact that they did that, I think they was trying to be shady so that won't nobody else fuck with him because we got your number. We got your number.
No, we ain't talking about her clothes yet. We about to though. We about to talk about her damn.
But how about what was on the runway? It was just some shit.
With the Wish. Wish is like a cheap online like from China somewhere. I can't. Oh my god. That's worse than Shein. I love Shein, y'all. I shop at Shein, baby. Shein in my
Me
face.
too, girl.
I love me some Shein.
Girl.
Baby. Dumb clothes. Let's get into it. I think we did a rant last time, but we can do a quick little. I know it's getting late now, so let's.
I know because we gotta do Married to Medicine too.
Yeah. So this is. I don't really know what else. Oh, okay. No, forget Sheree. We talked about it last.
Right, because she's irrelevant.
I do want
shit by Sheree is whack, and I ain't got nothing to say.
I want to talk really quickly about the segment about Todd and Candy, the money situation, Kayla. When Andy read that viewer question about Kayla, Candy had her head down. And I get she's in a tough position, but I'm sorry, y'all family at this point. I really, and I don't live in her house. So I don't know what conversation she has had behind closed doors. But I need her to be like, Todd, this is not a good look. You don't have to spoon feed Kayla. You don't have to give her everything, but can you please help her with something? Okay, you want her to pay for her apartment? Can you pay for her car? Like, do something. We from the Bronx.
First of all,
I don't care.
You created her and you didn't even know that she even existed for all those years.
That's number one. I mean, that's not his fault, but yeah.
No, if he didn't use a condom.
No, but the woman is in the wrong because the woman kept it a secret from him, and you should not.
She did keep it a secret, but what I'm saying is that whether or not that time is gone, the whole thing of, I don't know, like it's so, because like I deal with it with my son. Children will be entitled. I understand Todd 100.
Oh my God!
I understand 100% what Todd is saying. I've had to instill boundaries on this little boy because he was becoming too entitled. And listen, I ain't got a percentage of Candy's money.
I'm cracking up. That's your baby. He is too
calling off Google.
I love how his whole face was.
Get out of here, boy.
Oh yeah, I'll get out of here. I ain't no entitled. wait. I know.
Take it back.
You not?
I know what I'm
doing. He said, "I know when I'm cornered."
Oh, he's tall. He about to be tall. God.
Girl, he taller than me already.
Jesus.
And he just turned 13 this year.
Jesus. I feel like it's a balance. I feel like it's a balance, and it's possible. It is very possible.
Yeah. Like people gotta give. You gotta give on your end.
It's a balance. You have to learn it, but it's possible to come from a wealthy, and forget Candy's money, just a well-off, average, whatever, well-off. Okay, whatever that means to you. It's possible to come from that and still value $1, still learn what hard work means, and still get help from family. It's possible. Yeah. You just have to do it a certain way.
You as a parent, you have to gauge what is going on. And I feel like you have to use your intuition. You have to understand what's going on. Like my son, short. He ain't getting shit. I mean, like right now, like because he's entitled, and so I have boundaries in place. However, comma, I do believe if a parent is able to help if the child is in need, and then even if the child isn't in need, I still kind of still agree with Candy, but at the same time, y'all still see that Riley is extremely spoiled. Now, I don't know who is going to keep up that lifestyle for her, but I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, maybe I mean she
To be
needs to
fair,
take.
to your point, Nita, and you said something that just light bulb. Candy and Todd, both of their views are extreme. So I feel like Candy extremely spoiled the crap out of Riley. I'm not saying Riley isn't working hard because she's in school, she's trying to be a lawyer. She's working hard. I'm not saying she's
Right.
probably one of those kids that get straight A's and does great, but she's a little entitled.
She is.
Very
She's
entitled.
very much entitled. She's
Very
just
entitled.
like Joyce. She's just like Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce feels like
Yeah.
her child Candy has amassed all of this success and all this stuff. And guess what, Candy? You had a child at 15, 16 years old, and I took care of that child. And guess what? You owe me too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that's what I think that's Joy's standpoint, because if I wasn't standing in the gap of you, then you wouldn't be able to go out there and make all those millions. So that's why I feel like she has her hands in Candy's money. Does that make any sense? Does that
On it. Speak on it.
I don't know. Because I swear that's where it feels like the entitlement is coming from. I don't really feel. I mean, I feel like it could come from Candy, but at the same time, I feel like she's done a great favor for her. I mean, I feel like it could come from Candy. But at the same time, I feel.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, speak on it.
Yes, Todd don't have no deep pockets, but he's making money. He's making moves, doing stuff. So I'm not gonna.
Hold up. Who is saying Todd don't got deep pockets?
Savannah,
baby, stop. Don't let.
he can do for Kayla. Like no, I'm not on my watch.
Listen. I don't.
Not on my watch.
Candy has been in the industry since she was goddamn 16 years old. We're not going to compare to Todd. She has more money than all the ladies on the show, if we're going to do that. Don't sleep on Todd. Todd was already in TV production before Candy. Okay? He's had multiple shows. He had a show with Carlos King. He's been doing the damn thing. We cannot put down that black man act like he hasn't done shit. He got more money than all of us, I can tell you that. So no shade. I'm not trying to come for you, Savannah. It's not.
I said he was doing something.
I don't like. I cannot. I have a disdain for that because, and it's fucking Mama Joyce's fault because she put that bug in people's ears years ago.
Yeah.
Candy had to check him. She was like, he makes more than X, Y, and Z, bitch.
Oh, good, Monique. I'm glad that Kayla spoke on it. I mean, what is she gonna say on Speak on It? I mean, that's Candy's show. I mean,
I missed it. What?
Monique said Kayla was on Speak on It on Candy's channel, and she said her and Todd never struggled. She always had nice things. And I'm not saying that, but I feel like his whole get it out the mud type thing, like it is rubbing me the wrong way. And I don't think that's what he's really saying, but he's saying what I'm saying about people can get entitled, kids can get spoiled and entitled, and expect the two folks to like carry them all the way through whatever.
And please remember, again, I'm a defend Todd to the end because I don't like this. It's Mama Joyce ignorant ass put this shit out in the atmosphere, and 10 years later, people are still questioning this man, and I fucking don't like it. Like, y'all can do what y'all want to say. Everybody can have their opinion. I'm not trying to sway nobody, but I like to speak facts. I don't like to speak bullshit. I like to speak facts. If he was being a deadbeat, I would call him a deadbeat, but he's not. And let's be clear, when Candy was trying to put on her first play of Mother's Love, who helped her with that shit? Who helped get her contacts? Who helped her be like, this is how you put on a... It was Todd. So don't act like Todd don't do nothing. These Broadway stuff, that's not just Candy. That's also Todd. Like, let's not act like Todd don't have no credentials under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
TV and production, you make some money. You make money. So let's not act like he's living off of Candy. No, yes, Candy may have more than him. That's fine. He ain't struggling.
Sorry.
He ain't struggling. He got more money than a lot of us do.
Right. Now let's talk about this whole...
I don't like the narrative. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I'm okay with people calling stuff out that's like factual. I don't like that narrative because I put myself in his shoes, and that shit would fucking kill me if people are saying that shit about me for 10 years. Like, I'm just some deadbeat ass father not doing shit. Like, that shit would really irk the shit out of me. Like, I'd be ready to fight. Right. That's why I couldn't be a celebrity, because I would kill somebody else. I would be in the streets. My publicist would hate me, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
Now, can we talk about the whole, I want Todd to be single for the rest of his life?
Oh,
that's what I was talking about.
Todd said, I thought she said it because she loved me. Not this heifer want to make sure no other bitch reap the benefits off of.
That's what it is. That is what it is. And that is why Mama Joyce is so adamant about that, because, you know, listen, y'all better have a separate accounting then. Y'all just got to have a separate accounting. If you feel like something might happen to you, I don't know how that works. I assume have two separate accounts, have a joint account, and let him have whatever that is in a joint account and the trust and however they set all that stuff up for the children. But I get it. But Candy from the grave, baby, you can't control shit. Do you hear me? You can't say whether or not this man can move on and get another husband, wife, or relationship or whatever. You can't do that. There's still common law marriage. He may go somewhere to another state where it's common law and he don't have to get married. You can't control nothing. So you make sure you put everything in order that you need to put in order. Period. Point blank.
Period. And that's what I think she's trying to do now, which is, I commend them for having these tough conversations, for, you know, looking into this stuff, because a lot of people, especially our people, we don't do stuff like this. Whether you don't have to have their money to do shit like this, because when it's all said and done, funerals are not cheap. It's a lot, like life insurance. We all should really have life insurance. Like, that's a whole nother topic. So I'm glad that they're showcasing this on this platform. This is a great storyline. This is very important. There are a lot of families who did not do this, and when a time came for a funeral, they were asked out and could barely afford to pay for a loved one's funeral. And you hear the stories about, oh, family, this person came from the woodworks and tried to get money. Listen, I'm not gonna tell none of my personal business, but let's just say I witnessed it. Somebody from Timbuktu, oh yeah, you know, they pop up when so-and-so died, try to collect a check. That shit is real. Shit is real. And there are some family who are selfish.
Right. Yeah.
So I commend Candy for trying to do this shit now.
Yeah, absolutely. The claws come out.
Weddings
and deaths.
Weddings and funerals, baby. They sure do.
Weddings and funerals, you will see the real person come out. And that's why they ask Candy back every year because she always brings something relevant and something that we need to know and discuss and have a conversation about. And so, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Scared me. Well, y'all, that's really it for Atlanta. I'm sure we missed some. I don't really
The
care.
men were great. I just wanted to say that. I love the men in their white.
They looked great. I don't know why I wasn't in white. That was kind of weird, but
Yeah, I don't know why they was in white, but white on chocolate skin looks.
no, I don't know why he was not in white. He was the only one.
Oh,
not
white
in
tar
white.
was not.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but they looked great. Really, for real quick, because I want to move on. I don't know
this
if
whole
Ralph.
aggressive thing.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if Ralph really changed or not, but they put on a great show for the reunion, honey. He had all the
That
answers.
shit was all rehearsed, and that nigga lost his line at point number 3. He ain't have it.
Boom, giving very much so rehearsed.
Very rehearsed.
Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm all about growth. So if we'll see next season, if there's some growth, we'll see. And I will give him credit. I will give him credit because I do believe when you're on a platform like this and you see yourself, sometimes you can be like, oh shit, I don't like that. Let me change that. Yeah. So he might be having a piece of humble pie. We'll see next season. But for me right now, it seemed rehearsed.
Right. You get the
and the aggressive.
I still got my good eye on you. All that soft talking and all you.
We see each other.
I got my eye on you.
Now with the Ross thing, I still
it feels like Kenya backtrack. So
I still don't know how I feel about that. I still don't know
because I still feel like he shouldn't have gotten into that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. That's all. That's all. Like this whole thing about aggressive, that is the go-to. And I feel like that's what it was. It was a go-to. And Kenya pretty much said the same thing on the reunion stage. He was just like this. He was just protecting your wife or whatever. Listen. I still felt like he should have stayed out of it. But I thought it was cute when he walked out the stage and he was like this, don't fuck with my wife.
That was rehearsed too. That was cute or whatever. But I like Ross. I think he is sexy. I think he is a fine man, a nice human being. But he had a bad moment. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Andy went really soft on him. I surprised Andy did not give him any pushback. I'm really shocked. I still feel like Nita said, he should not have gotten involved. They wasn't beating her up. They wasn't getting physical.
That's what we do.
Going back and forth. If he wanted to truly diffuse the situation, he could have said, ladies, hey, that's enough. Can we please let's stop? We didn't do it on purpose. Let's just squash it. Please and thank you. Let's enjoy our meal. I would have been okay with that. That is diffusing a situation. But when you stand up to two women who are single, who do not have men with them, even though he was also yelling at production. But when you do that and you say, don't fuck with my wife and that's aggressive. What the fuck are they supposed to do? So I'm sick of people. Oh, that aggressive. You shouldn't use that towards a black man. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm black. I am black. If I'm calling you aggressive, you're fucking aggressive. Now, if I was a Karen, that'd be different. I'm sick of, y'all know how I feel about this. I'm sick of black on black people trying to say, oh, be careful with that word aggressive. Oh, be careful with the word. I'm not a Karen, baby. If you're being aggressive, you're being aggressive. I'm not about to go in the dictionary to find a word that suits better for you. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I don't know if I hold that same opinion because I do know the context of what in society, how that's used.
But that's my point. We're black on black. This is not, if there was a white person involved, that is different. Yes. We know the complexity of that word and what that can mean to white America. But if we're black people, black to black talking, you're not going to hit me with that woke shit. You're not about to hit me with that. Bitch, I'm talking to you. You a brother, you a sister. You're being aggressive. Get out my face. I'm not, but I don't like that. I hate that people do that. And it's becoming a thing. I'm seeing it a lot. I don't agree with it. I don't. It's
okay.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
sister.
like I knew that's where it was going to go. I knew that's
I
where
don't
it was
like that
going.
we do that to each other now. Hell no, I don't like that
She
shit.
was going to pull that card because that's the card that you can pull. So
I don't. That
you
it's
know,
a card that you could pull. Is Phaedra did the same shit years ago to man,
yeah,
y'all. I can't take it.
I get it. I get it.
People,
I
y'all
see
gotta
both
send me your
sides.
name.
I see both
I
sides.
just I could I don't care if I'm alone on this one. I will be alone on this.
I think I'm just mad because I feel like if he didn't get in it, but I feel like this was his moment. I feel like sometimes people make moments, and I feel like this was his moment. And that's just what it was. We having a conversation about it, we talking about it. So I mean,
I just don't. I hear y'all, but I don't listen. I think it is so stupid when when a black person is dealing with a black person and to pull that card. That card is used for when we're dealing with white America and we know that shit. So don't act like we don't know where that stems from. We know what that means. We're talking nigga to nigga, black person to black person. Don't pull that bullshit white America pro. Don't pull like that's just me. Y'all don't have to agree with me. There are some people that agree and some people who disagree with my sentiment. I'm okay with it. You don't have to agree with me. There's a section of people who do agree with me. I don't like it when it's black on black and you try to hit me with that white society bullshit of don't use the word aggressive with me. Girl, I'm not a Karen. You know what I mean. If you're being aggressive, you're being aggressive. I'm not about to go in my handy dandy dictionary to find a term that better suits you. I'm not doing it. Now, if a white person is present, yes, it's going to switch in my head. I'm going to make sure that I'm careful with the terms that I use when addressing another black person. The same way I don't say aggressive around white people. I don't say ghetto around white people. I don't say a lot of stuff around white people because I don't want them to think that they can. Trust me, I'm well versed on this topic. You're talking to a girl who was the only black girl in her class. I'm well versed on how to act around white people. But when we're black on black, don't hit me with that. And that's how I feel about it. And I don't care. I don't care. We can agree, disagree. Like I said, some people agree with me, some people don't, but that grinds my gears. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because you know what you know what I mean. Brother to brother, sister to sister, you know what I'm talking about. Don't bring up the white people. Oh, don't call me aggressive. Like, no, please. Please. I'm not a Karen. Please. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Let's move on. Married to Medicine.
Inga, why you think women always need a man? We don't need no man. We don't need no man. Girl, it's all kinds of toys out here, girl. Get you some peace, girl. Man, don't give you no peace, child. Girl.
Right. Kenya had a man, and we see what happened with. I mean, she be picking the wrong ones too, just like Sheree. But that's another topic. All right, y'all.
You picking the wrong ones. What does that say about the pool of men, girl?
And when we talking about people who need therapy, Kenya needs therapy because, and it's not again when I say that, it's not a shade. We all need therapy, but Kenya has to dig deep within herself as well and figure out why does she pick the men, because she has said it on the show that she picks certain type of men, and it's sad. She's been through a lot as well, so she has to dig deep within herself and get help and figure out, damn, why do I do this, or why am I attracted to this type of man, or what's the common denominator in Mark, in this guy, in that guy I was with, and you know what I mean. Everybody has to do that at some point in their life with whatever thing they're trying to overcome and figure out. But I hope she finds a good man, but she gonna have to do some work, you know what I mean, before she can find that. But she's got a beautiful baby. That baby Brooklyn is just so cute.
Yeah, and I think that's all she needs. And you could tell in a turnaround in her whole aura and how she is. Like, that little girl is the highlight of her life. But what I don't want her to do is get all hung up in that, because when they turn 18, you get a whole different You know, they smelling themselves. They grown. They are grown legally, and it's a totally different thing. So I definitely hope that she holds on to herself. I feel like she is in some type of therapy. I think she is because she recognizes um emotional abuse. She recognizes those things, the same things that I see in Marlo. She recognizes it. She can
Mhm.
call it out and she can do all that stuff, and that comes through therapy. So I think she is in some kind of therapy or whatever. But I want her to just kind of like focus on her daughter. Her daughter is young, so you can put your everything into it, but don't lose yourself in that.
True. All right, y'all. So married to medicine. Let's get into it. We're gonna try to do this in like 20 minutes. So real quick, Jackie has a new doctor working in her practice, which I think is really nice. She treated her very kindly, got her a gift, seemingly, made her feel welcome. I thought that was very nice, honey.
Mhm.
And so this means that Jackie gets off work around 2:30, 3 o'clock, honey, and can get home to Big Daddy, Curtis, and spend some time with him. And he bought her a golf club so they can go golfing together. She said that she wants them to work out together, honey. So yeah. Do you think they're in a good place now?
I think she just threw a monkey wrench in whatever he was doing.
He looked excited. Do you think he was excited about her coming home early?
It didn't look like. I mean, it didn't look like it, but it didn't look like it. It looked like surprise, but it like, oh, is this every day?
Right. It is once a week or every day. Yeah, low key.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't fuck with Curtis. So listen, I'm sorry. I don't mess with Curtis. So I ain't one for second chances and all that bullshit.
So Cecil and Simone, honey, they talk about their book. They've been talking about this book all season. And they have a phone call with Omarosa, and she's just like, look, this is cute or whatever, but y'all missing a big chunk. Y'all missing something real important.
Exactly. And it was documented on TV. So how you gonna skip over it?
Facts. Ooh, facts. How you gonna skip past it like we just have memory loss and we ain't gonna forget? Man, y'all almost divorced after 25 years together. We need to know what happened. What happened? What was the thing that almost made y'all split? How did y'all reconcile? What is life like now? That needs to be in the book. So I'm glad Omarosa is giving them pretty good constructive criticism, I will say.
I would love to see Omarosa on either Housewives of Atlanta or Married to Medicine. But I know she's not married to medicine. So, but I mean, I think it's a treat that we get to see her on here. But Omarosa always brings something interesting to the table to see.
Yes.
So I really would like to see her maybe in Atlanta or something to shake some shit up.
And it was interesting seeing her, in a different light. It's been interesting. So yeah, we'll see about that damn book, y'all. I don't even know if the book is out yet, child.
Girl.
So Eugene found a new job. He is leaving emergency medicine and will be working, I think, at a urgent care in the oncology department. So he will be working with cancer patients. Which I'm like, damn, you just love being around death. That's the first thing I thought was you just love being around death. Jesus Lord. It's a tough, someone got to do it. That's what I always think about. I think about people, how the hell are people brain surgeons, but someone's got to do it. So, God must have given him that gift. You know what I mean? So that's amazing. I'm happy for Eugene and his family. He's going to have the weekends off. So better hours, more time for his family. Him and Toya have young boys. I think it's so important for him to be home more. I'm happy for Eugene.
Yeah, I love this episode for Toya and Eugene, just on the family front. On the family front, I really enjoyed this episode with them.
I loved it. So we'll get into the
Great.
birthday party. So they have a birthday party for their son.
Ashton.
Well, Ashton, thank you. And I love the theme. I love the idea. I thought it was super cute, super creative that he wanted to like cook for his friends. I thought that was so nice, very unique, very different. You don't hear a young boy that age asking for that type of party. So
Right.
I thought it
So
was super,
you know he in the echelon of echelons.
uh, you know, the finer things in life, honey. So I love that he sees his dad cooking and has an interest. I think that is amazing. Let's
It
stop being
is.
sexist and acting like cooking is only for women. I love that.
I love it.
I love it. And Eugene, he listen, we've been known because if you watch the show for years, we know Eugene can cook, but it's just like, wow, like
Yeah, it was definitely on display in this episode.
it was definitely on display. Super, super cute. You know, just the whole thing was really nice to watch. I like how Eugene and Toya interact with their children. I like how they speak and communicate. I love how Eugene doesn't treat him like he's a child, like he talks to him like a little human being, because kids are little human beings.
That's what they are, baby. You better get used to that real fast.
I'm not reading.
They will be gone sooner than later. It goes fast, and if you're like connected to them at the hip, baby, it's gonna hurt so bad. So you might as well just treat them like they little human beings. Just let them do their thing.
So the main event, and Nita, help me if I forget anything. I have talking points, but if there's anything you want to talk about, just jump on in. So Jackie has an event at her house. I don't remember what the event was for. Do you remember? She had an event in her house and she invited the people over, child, but she had them out in the cold. I guess she said she ain't gonna have them tear up her house like they did Quad, so y'all gonna sit out here in the cold. It didn't make sense.
Remember that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Y'all tell me in the comments. I do not remember the point of her event, what it was for. It was very casual. It was just the cast members. It was a very casual event. She fed them, they drank. It was cool. They had some barbecue, some food that looked good.
Right.
I don't remember the purpose of it, but that's not really important. Moving on. So everyone is basically there except for Anila. So they called Anila to check up on her, you know, after her break-in and robbery and all that stuff. And she says something like, you know, she was targeted, which it could be true because, I mean, a lot of times when people do break into a home, they do watch your house sometimes. There are people who will come in the neighborhood and will look at different homes and see and stake out which house seems vulnerable, which people do that. Now, I think she was probably coming more from a point of she was specifically being targeted. Let's get into it. Now, Toya, okay, how do I want to tackle this? Because I see more than one side when it comes to this. I'll say that. Some people are saying Toya had something to do with it. Other people are saying, no, that's blasphemy. While I think it's a reach, and I do think it's a big accusation to say that your cast member had something to do with your home being broken into and robbed. I understand that's a big accusation.
That's low.
However, in my opinion, Toya did not make herself look good when she said the comment in this episode, oh, well, why would someone do that to her? Is it because she's a liar? Bitch, what kind of comment is, why would you say something? This is days after this girl had her shit robbed. Why would you make a comment like, oh, why would someone do that to her? Is it because she's a liar? You're basically insinuating that she deserved this to happen to her. Bitch, you sound and look guilty now.
Yeah, she did not do herself no favors in this whole thing. At all. She actually made herself look worse. actually kind of like pointed the finger at her. Like I was like, we already seen y'all ain't fucking with each other. They done took a dig at you, and y'all having parties. Well, not parties at the same day, but you had a party on
No, the same. Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
same night that this happened.
It's weird.
It doesn't look good. It
It
doesn't look
don't look
good.
good. It don't look good.
And I think it's low. I did not like where none of these women was going with these insinuations. I don't think it was just Toya. I don't think it was just Toya. I think I heard some more of the ladies kind of
Really?
insinuating. I felt Quad was
Oh yeah,
more on the insinuating side.
she sure was. She sure was.
Yeah.
Um,
And I was just like, oh, y'all about to take this into a territory that sometimes a show can't recover from, because it feels like when RHOA, when they started to go low with that whole Phaedra, Portia, Candy, Sex
mm,
Dungeon, they have not been able to recover from that. So when you
mm,
start to go low like that, and I don't, I don't know.
mm.
I don't know. I just
I agree. I just think it's now the stuff happening on social media is allegedly Toya had told Carrie that there was a hit out on Anila. I'm sorry. I believe Carrie. I believe her. Because now you're not friends with Carrie no more, and now, man,
yeah, it's
everybody not lying, Toya. And again, I'm not saying Toya had something to do with it, but it's her comment this episode that made me look at her sideways. Because at first, I agree with Toya. Y'all bitches is psychotic. Just say something. I was defending her, but when she made that comment is not a normal, like, even if you're beefing with somebody, even
right.
if you have beef with somebody, you don't say no shit like that. Why would someone break into her home? It's
I
because
mean,
she's a liar. Like, you wouldn't say no shit like that.
people do, because people are, they go low. I have, baby, I don't even want to talk about it, but I have people that like, I feel like I'm like, oh, ain't nobody gonna say that, baby. Somebody is gonna say something.
Somebody goes
You know
low.
what I'm saying? Somebody is gonna take it to the flow. They're gonna take it to the devil. They're gonna take it to hell. They're gonna take it away. I listen. No, there are some people out here to do it, but I can't believe that she actually did it on TV, and let that be a representation of her character. Like for me,
Right.
that's crossing the line for me. Like even if I thought it, I'm not gonna
I'm
say
not
it.
gonna say it. Facts. That's where we differ.
It's
You know,
me.
from Toya.
Me.
They have a little more couth than Toya, which Toya's never really had couth. But
Absolutely. But like we're saying, we're clocking in, we're doing the things, and this is so we're having a conversation. So I don't know.
and that's disgusting, y'all.
It is.
I don't like this with reality TV. It's getting nasty now. Oh, they making it up. She's not fucking making it up, y'all. Yo,
Mm.
she's not fucking making it up. Stop the bullshit. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. People
fucking
saying
retarded.
all that, making it
Saying
up.
that shit. Stop saying that. She didn't make it up. She got robbed. And if you live here in fucking Atlanta, you know that shit is happening on a regular fucking basis.
Right.
Rich people or not. She's not making it up. Okay. She got robbed. No one's about to sit here and fake rob their shit. What the fuck? No,
That doesn't
no,
make any
no,
sense to
no,
me.
no. She got
Right.
fucking robbed. And I don't give a fuck. It don't, I was trying to defend Toya. Bitch, it don't look good that your ghetto ass, hood ass friend tried to fight her the other night.
Yeah.
Okay. And it don't look good that you had a party the same fucking day. It all don't look good.
Right.
It don't look good. Now that don't mean that you did it. It just means the optics.
You look bad. Yeah, you look bad.
Just the optics don't look good. But your comment and
It
Carrie
didn't help. It didn't help.
and and even Carrie said, Toya said this comment. I am in no way insinuating that she had something to do with it, but Toya indeed told me that there was a hit out on Anila. I believe it. I believe it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I know y'all don't like Carrie. I believe Carrie. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, you think it felt like a storyline for Anila?
Not a
I
storyline.
don't think so.
Robbed. She
I
got
don't think so. I mean, it could be, but could be not. And yes, it is
it's
getting
not
bad in
fake. What
Atlanta.
makes
It's
it
getting
fake?
bad in Atlanta.
Why do we keep doing this? I don't understand. They did it in Beverly Hills with Dorit. Stop saying this shit is fake, y'all. It's not fake. Like, it's not fake. The woman was robbed. Like, please stop. She was robbed. It's not fake. It's not fake.
I agree.
It's not fake.
I agree. Sometimes
you want to say a storyline. Okay, she used her parents for a storyline, but she didn't fake getting robbed. Like, come on, let's not do that, y'all.
Yeah. I think like with I think the way it might have came off because you filming it with your iPhone and your it I don't know. I don't know.
But you do. That's evidence. That's what you do. You record it to see what is missing.
Right.
That's what
I'm saying too. They
submit that into evidence. Y'all,
right.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. I feel like they not really taking Anila's whole personality all into perspective. Like, I feel like you gotta know who Anila is and how she speaks about things.
She's ditzy.
I felt like it was. I don't have no problem with it.
I don't like this as viewers now. It's just gotten really toxic with
reality.
I agree. Beverly Hills, a woman, I don't know, I know you don't watch some other shows, but Dorit got her home, was a robbery. Her home got broken into. She was held at gunpoint. Her children are home. She's not making that up. Like, and this is a prime example of what I was talking about earlier. When I said people don't know how to differentiate things and put things separate with, like, Marlo. Okay, you don't like Dorit. You don't like Anila. Okay, separate that. Have compassion. She got robbed. That fucking sucks for her. Period. Hard stop. I don't like her, but that sucks for her. Why can't we in our brain divide? That's all I'm saying about Marlo, and that's all I'm saying about Anila. Anila is annoying. Anila is ditzy. Of course, I agree. But
sometimes when things are happening in the moment, you be kind of taken aback. You're in disbelief. So I don't believe that just the way she was talking could have made her, or you saw fake tears, or you no. Sometimes, like, in the moment, let's not police people's emotions. Everybody does not emote the way you do.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah,
let's write that down.
Let's not do that. That's the best way that I can say that is, like, we can't police people's emotions. Everybody is different. They deal with things differently.
Everybody, I know people who, when shit happens, they are stone. Like, that don't mean they don't have an emotion. They just are stone stuck. People react to stuff differently, you guys. Like, Anila is annoying. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but let's I don't know.
I'll rock with you as far as, okay, her parents were her storyline. Sure, that was her storyline, but the robbery, she was robbed, and the fact that Toya, I'll say allegedly, told Carrie that there was a hit on Anila. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And they said,
and then your Toya's comment, everybody's not lying on you, sis. Everybody not lying on you, bitch. And I can sue you for having your ghetto ass friend come. Man, don't play with me. Stop. No, because Toya did that shit last season with Heavenly. She brought her ghetto ass friend to pop off at Heavenly. Stop bringing your hood rat friends on TV before somebody catch a case. You better stop, Toya. We know you from Detroit. We got you, boo. We know your hood. You fought first season. We know your hood. Ghetto friends on TV before somebody get in trouble, because this is the second time. She did it last season and she did it again now. Stop bringing your ghetto hood rat friends around. Fucking cameras for somebody catch a case. All right, moving on, child, because I can't. And this the same
Wait,
heart.
wait, Mo, we didn't even talk about the fight.
No, I'm about to. This is the same heartless heifer that said, I mean, I know her mom died. I mean, I've never lost a parent. You know, I've never lost a parent. But I mean, I'm sorry, I can't have sympathy. You talk about my marriage, I can't have sympathy. I'm sorry. Who the fuck says some shit like that? If you agree with that, you, my friend, have a black heart.
Toya,
You, my friend, need to check. You are lacking a moral compass, and you need to do some self.
Yeah, I cannot stand behind that at all.
That was disgusting. All those women, as soon as they sat down at the table, all of them should have said, Heavenly, my condolences. I'm sorry that happened to your mother. I'm sorry about what happened. And I don't understand Toya. Now listen to me. I will get on Heavenly when she's wrong, because we know Heavenly cuts the fuck up. We know Heavenly cuts up. We know she's no angel. But help me, you guys. Help me understand Toya's logic.
No,
she's blaming Heavenly now and saying she's mad at Heavenly because Heavenly told her about the rumor. Help me.
Mm-mm.
I don't understand,
I'm
Nita.
I'm sorry. I disagree. I cannot. I can't. If you can't have empathy for somebody losing the person who brought them into this world, gave them life, something is wrong with you. I'm sorry, Toya. I can't stick beside your side on that. The fight with I mean, not the fight, but the mush, how she mushed.
Yeah.
Old girl, I had her on that because she's in my personal space.
Right.
So, listen.
Right.
We about to rock, we about to roll, like whatever. Yes. Yeah,
not so much.
I can't rock with you in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm sorry.
I couldn't believe she said that. Like,
I don't like people that don't have empathy and can't. And that's why I always try to make sure I let you know with Marlo's situation. Like, I empathize with that, but your bad behavior, I'm not condoning that. So,
and I agree with that logic. What you said, that makes sense to me. I rock with that.
Yeah.
But it's the people who are heartless who say mean ass things that say that.
Yeah.
Again,
yeah, I'm not that person.
You got to start questioning your moral compass. Sometimes y'all start stuff. Y'all got to check yourself, because some of y'all go overboard.
Yes.
And Toya, I would have cut the F up if I was Heavenly, and if it would have been projecting. I probably would have been wrong, because I'm taking my emotions from grief and putting on you. But bitch, you came for me, so I'm gonna let you have it now.
Yeah.
I would have been like, bitch, ain't nobody give a fuck about your goddamn marriage, bitch. My mother just fucking died, bitch. Ain't nobody give a fuck about your little dick ass husband, bitch. Ain't nobody I would have went in and let have on Toya's ass. I would have went the buck in on Toya.
She was wrong.
I know Heavenly walked out, so she didn't hear what Toya said.
She said a lot of shit as she was walking out. So
she said, "Y'all can F what climate fuck you and climate trees."
Daddy got a big dick. I said, bitch.
All the men were like, "Huh? What the hell that come from?" No, come through you time, but they was like, "What is it? Where she get that from? Why are we talking about penis sizes and stuff? What the? Huh?"
That's all Toya fault. You should have left that shit on the cutting room floor. You shouldn't have never said nothing about your husband's penis size. It couldn't grow. It wasn't nothing. You set yourself up for the bullshit.
Showed in.
Hello.
Right. When she tried to walk out the door.
Right, that motherfucker was shut tight. I said, man, when they try to make an exit, they sure make a fool out of you. I said, Lord have mercy. He said throw him out the jail before.
Here's my aunt and kind of a treat. I need that on a t-shirt.
I'm so
Here's
loud.
my ass and
sorry,
kind of a
Lord.
treat.
Y'all.
Sorry, and I'm sorry too if I'm being too
No,
crazy.
no,
I'm
no.
being crazy tonight. Y'all probably don't like me no more because I don't went off on a couple rants.
I hope everybody catch this on the replay because this was a really good session. Us talking it out, getting it off our chest, baby. Because
that to your mother.
we had some catching up to do.
What is it? A bop it? The old toys
like that. I don't.
Oh no, it's some type of toy I used to play with when I was getting bop it. Something. I could be making that up.
A whole mess. Hey, Miss Kira.
I know Kira just slid on in, girl. You ain't slick.
Yes, I hope you can catch it on the replay because we went through some things, baby. We went through Love and Marriage Huntsville, and RHOA. So catch it on the replay too.
Yes.
What's in the cut, baby girl?
And everybody, if you're not following Kira, follow. Hold on, y'all. If y'all not following Kira, follow her. Her YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
She puts out good ass content.
Sundays are my favorite.
Okay, so we gotta support we gotta support her and help her channel to grow. We trying to just do the damn thing. We all trying to grow. Y'all please support Kira on her YouTube channel, okay?
Ain't nothing in this cup.
It's
all gone.
I need me a drinky drink. I need me a little drinky drink. What else happened, child?
They can't see you, so you see look around.
Yeah, I didn't understand why Toya started blaming Heavenly and getting mad at her about the room. I mean, I felt like she was doing you a favor, bitch, because you was in the dark.
That's what I thought too.
I don't understand. I don't get it. It looks like misplaced anger to me, Toya. I didn't get why Heavenly was in the crossfire for once.
I don't know, but at the same time, at the same token, I felt like Heavenly was being messy because they didn't even say it yet. It wasn't even out yet. So she gonna make it pop off before it even popped off. Like they was talking about you just messed up the neighborhood. You messed up the neighborhood. They didn't really delve into somebody sleeping with somebody's husband. So
well, I think Heavenly was trying to jump the what's the word? Not jump the gun, but from Heavenly's point of view, this chick is the one that had been repeating the rumor. And I think when she saw that they were micing her up, when Heavenly saw that she was getting mic'd up, I think Heavenly was like, oh shit.
The shit about to hit the fan.
Go down because they don't just mic up anybody for people. You get mic'd up for a reason. And they expect you to say some shit on the show. If you're not a main cast member and you're getting mic'd up, okay. That's how Heavenly said it on her channel, and I believe her. Because now they saying Quad knew the girl, so Quad invited her, but Heavenly kept it a buck and was like, it looked like a setup to me. That's what Heavenly said. She kept it real. She was like, it looked like a setup. And we talked about it. We said it. She leaned over to Jackie and whispered, yo, they brought this girl here. Da-da-da. I think all night in her head, she was like, oh shit, they about to lay the shit out. And so she was like, well, fuck, bitch, I'm gonna tell you. They saying this, you know what I mean? Shit. The bitch is mic'd. We here. Y'all done paraded her around all night. Cause
do you think Toya should have just kept it until somebody said it? Or like why would you blurt that out? Like, and that wasn't even a topic of discussion. Like, I mean, I feel like it was something, but she made it even bigger than what it was. So
I think they all knew behind.
I don't know. Like me, I keep a lot of stuff close to the vest. So that might just be a trauma response that I have, and I'm just not.
I keep stuff close too, but I'm saying from the perspective that Heavenly gave it on her live, I understood her perspective. Her perspective is this chick who the other cast members know are saying there's a rumor about Toya. Here she comes in this party. We are filming. They are miking her up. There is a scene where Heavenly leans in and whispers to Jackie and say, yo, they brought this girl here. That's fucked up. She said, like, she was kind of defending Toya. She was like, that's not right. And even to this day, she's defending Toya and saying that she thinks that it's bullshit and she thinks that it's not true. So I have to give Heavenly credit. I really think, now, sure, we can say there's a slither of possibility that she was trying to be messy. Sure. But I think her real reaction was, oh shit, they about to set this bitch up.
Okay.
And she said to Jackie, yo, that's fucked up. They really bringing this girl here. That's fucked up. She said that. So I think she was kind of just like, well, bitch, it's about to fucking happen. So let me what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you what they said. That's why I hate when people shoot the messenger. Bitch, don't shoot me, because I will see the minute you shoot me as the messenger, you will never get nothing from me ever again. Because bitch, I was trying to look out for your black ass, but you want to turn on me and you want to project.
And that is why I keep a lot of stuff close to the vest, because people will project. People will get mad. And listen.
Yeah, Kara, I think she was trying to give her a heads up, because the optics look bad. The optics look.
I will ask your permission. I'll be like this. Well, do you want me to say something? Do you want me to, like me? Like I'm always asking. Like even when, like if I need to vent to somebody and unload to somebody, and I call my best friend, and I'm like, this girl, can you listen to me?
Yeah.
And like I ask for bandwidth. I ask, like, you may not be in a place where you can give it. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to be mindful like that, and I try not to be doing the gossipy thing. So make sure you know that when you come to me, your shit ain't going nowhere. It is what it is, and I'll ask your permission before I do anything. So I don't move like that. That's just not in my character. So yeah. I don't know. I just found it distasteful. I felt like I see both sides. But that just wouldn't be me. Not me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I would have done, because, like I said, if
she Heavenly don't even fuck for you.
She don't. But this is the thing with Heavenly
that is bothering me.
That's the thing with Hold on, though. If you watch
Heavenly's content, she never liked her.
Hold on. If you watch Heavenly's content outside of the show, not what they chop and screw, but when you hear her talk, she is the type of person that even if she don't F with you, if she feels like something is wrong, she's gonna call it out. And she has said on her live multiple times, she thinks it's fucked up. She does not agree with the rumor. And she says she thinks it's bullshit. She thinks that Toya is not cheating. Like, she has defended Toya in that. She's still, Heavenly is like me in the sense of, we don't have to like you, but she don't give credit where it's due. She was talking shit about Toya and Eugene, but she has also said recently on her live, Eugene is a great husband. He's a hard worker. He's an excellent. She still will give you your props. She still says Toya is a beautiful woman. She was, Heavenly will cut you, but she's still gonna give you credit where it's due. And that's why I believe her when she says she thought it was effed up that they brought the girl to the thing. And she is even calling out her own friends, Anila and Quad, and saying that no matter what Quad says, she feels like it was a setup and Quad did that shit on purpose. Honestly, it's not. That's the thing that's fucked up. It's not Heavenly. Quad is the mastermind behind this thing. It's Quad. It's Quad and Anila who are actually the masterminds. That Indian girl is Anila and Quad's friend that used to be best friends with Toya. So it's really Quad and Anila are the masterminds. Unfortunately, Heavenly was trying to do the right thing, and because of the past and the history, Toya can't see it. She can't see it, so she gonna come for Heavenly. But really,
I'm not gonna see it either.
The enemy was really, well, it's gonna come out later.
Mean, she was really like shit for how many seasons? Like,
the enemy was really. The enemy was really Quad. Quad was the one that orchestrated. That was her Christmas party. That was her guest list. She knew what she was doing when she invited that girl. You can't get mad because someone. I hear you, but when I look at the optics and I
Okay.
hear Heavenly talk about behind the scenes stuff, I'm sorry. Quad is actually the one that you should be getting upset with. Not Heavenly. So you shot the wrong person. It was really Quad and Anila that low key orchestrated that entire situation. But I think it's going to come out on the reunion.
Yeah, and you can tell by the confessionals the way Quad and Toya are going at each other that there is some
Thank
animosity
you.
there.
Quad,
There is some
forget,
tension
y'all talking about Heavenly. Forget Heavenly.
I got it. I mean, I see it. I see it, but in the moment, I wouldn't. I probably would have been looking at Heavenly with the side eye because, bitch, you don't fuck with me. So I'm not. I'm looking at you like that. I'm sorry if you don't fuck with me, and maybe you want to be seen so bad,
so bad with his little cute self. Yeah, Quad has said some like terrible things.
They've been going at each other in them confessionals, baby. It's a mess.
Yeah, she didn't have to. That's what I'm saying. Like I hear what Nita's saying, but I just feel like it's like the whole room knows something about you. I'm gonna respect the person that pulls me to the side and say, "Girl, this is what they're saying about you." I've been in that situation, so I can't speak for nobody. I can speak for how I felt, whether I fuck with you or not. It's not a good feeling when you're in a room and people know something about saying shit, and you're like, "What?" It takes that one person to be like, "Look, I'm gonna just tell you right now. They trying to do this. They say." That's why for me,
well, maybe Heavenly learned that lesson from when they ambushed her. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like that whole thing, because I mean, it played out later. You know, I know they kind of chop and screw the season together, but maybe she learned from that. Maybe because she didn't want to be ambushed, and she wish somebody would have gave her a heads up. Then maybe that's why she did the same exact thing. So, I see it. I mean, like on the outside looking in, you can see different perspectives, but in the moment, I can see why.
Yeah, but you see it. But see, what you just said makes sense to me. What happened in reality doesn't make sense. So, meaning what you're saying, I agree with. So, if Toya had side-eyed Heavenly in the moment, I would agree with that. But you took what she said, then you let it simmer, and then now days later, a week later, you're popping off at her like, huh?
Yeah.
But it had it happened, if it was the flip, had she kind of paid her dust in the moment, I would understand that a little bit more.
Right.
Because like you said, they're enemies basically. So
right.
Yeah, but I don't know. Toya is a weirdo to me. So there's moments.
Where's Simba? We've had all kinds of sightings of Kevin, and I haven't seen Simba.
I know. Where is Simba? He hasn't made.
We done had all types of Kevin sightings
in 2 hours. No, he must be tired, child. He's taking his evening nap. So that's why y'all haven't seen Simba. That is too funny. But I think that's anything else from the episode that you remember or you want to talk about?
Yeah, no, I think that was it. But the way Damon kind of responded to the whole outburst and Heavenly busting out, and I was like, Damon got Daddy Damon, Dr. Damon Daddy gotta be embarrassed because Heavenly is always in some mess. She is always in some mess. She always he's sitting up there trying to enjoy his damn self. He can't even enjoy himself because she always got some goddamn drama stirred up. I was like, oh Lord. That what else? We didn't talk about last week, but we did see the bump, and I think everybody understands that because
speak of the devil, y'all look who just woke up. Look who just heard his name, child.
They was really knocked out.
Simba, come say hi to our YouTube family. Where you at?
Yes, yeah. Not an evening.
Pick him up, Tiff. Let's see. Hurry, because you know how he gets all antsy. Simba, say hi to the YouTube family.
Hey, Simba.
Hi. What's up? I just woke up from my nap.
We got a cat in here, but that cat is dangerous.
That's not a lion.
That joint, it puffs up and hisses and all that. We got a bad cat in here. When I ain't touching that joint.
Yeah. Well, y'all, we done talk. I feel like I'm exhausted emotionally. I feel like I want an emotional roller coaster.
I don't think anyone else is there.
Y'all probably think I'm crazy.
They say, "Hey, Nita, son."
With his little cute self, little handsome fella.
Thank you. I don't know why he don't start his own channel. He likes to be on. He loves this. Like,
really? Oh, he needs to do something.
He used to do some things, but I think he found the editing process a little too hard. And
I agree. I hate that.
Yeah, but now you can just go live and just go ham. You ain't got to worry about no damn editing. Most people,
I hate editing. So
yeah, I'm gonna say most people. That is a mess. I mean, I like it because I can put my little fun, quirky gifts and memes, and when I'm talking, I can kind of put like little things in. But a lot of people just listen to us.
They must hit you with something. So I saw on your page that you're gonna do, I guess, a review for the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes.
When is that dropping?
Tomorrow. Do you want
Jeffrey Dahmer?
I'm doing a live. Do you want to join?
I want to join in at some point because I was going to tune in just, as a viewer, but
no.
What?
I'm a punk though. And I'm sorry.
Did you watch it?
We've been cussing so much in front of your son. I feel bad now. You said, girl, we don't care.
We done heard worse.
Why can't I join?
Thank you.
Thank you, Monique. I appreciate it. So she is always so passionate about it.
I'm annoying. Y'all love me though.
Yes. Put Monique thing on there. She said Nita being petty and always keep her foot on people's neck. Girl, I do.
Let me screenshot this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, girl.
But we're the dynamic duo. That's
right. You need a good cop, bad cop. That's how it works.
I'm not good, bad. So
I'm bad. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. Listen.
Thank you, Kira. Balance, baby.
That's exactly what it is, baby. Because I'm trying to tell you,
y'all don't be trying me because Nita gets passionate too. When she be getting passionate sometimes too. But I probably got her beat. I'm gonna start shutting up.
No. I love it. I be feeling
like really good banter. You know what it feels like when
I don't take nothing personal. I'm listening. I agree.
Y'all know I gotta understand it. When I go on my rants, it's not you guys. It's not y'all. It's other stuff that I see. So I'm kind of like combating certain theories and comments that I see all the time. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm coming at you guys. Right. Now I get passionate about the black thing because I ain't gonna go back there, but
I get it. Like I said, like I'm not gonna fight you. Like I see your point of view, and that's all. That's all I want. Like I see what
you respectfully agree to disagree.
Girl, but yes, you can always count on me to keep my foot on them motherfuckers' neck.
I know, and that's why I love Nita, because she gonna keep the foot on somebody's neck. But with the Jeffrey Dahmer thing, so I only saw episode 1, and then I watched the last 3 episodes. Y'all know I'm squeamish. I can't watch that for my mental health. I had to protect my mental health. I could not watch the whole thing. I heard it was really hard to watch. It was gruesome at times. I mean, it's a lot. So I watched the first episode, and then I watched the last 3 episodes, which I saw how he got caught. I saw the trial, and then I saw his jail time.
And I think that is the very most important parts of the movie. I feel like the middle was a dramatization that could trigger and traumatize people. So we really didn't need to see that. You didn't really need to see that. I think you got the most important parts of the thing, because like I said, once he got caught and all the stuff, I didn't know how that played out. And so I love that we told a complete story of this whole
good. They didn't show the gruesome parts. Okay.
I think I do want you to watch episode 2, because episode 2 takes you back to when he was like 8 or 9 years old.
His childhood stuff. Okay.
His childhood stuff.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay with watching that. It's not too bad.
So everybody was saying emotional, but it's not that graphic.
It's not. They was being very, very respectful.
Thank God. Okay.
That's what I said. They really took their time and made sure that they was trying to display what was going on, but not show it. So you kind of knew it was happening, but you didn't see it. So I feel like they was very, very tasteful.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So if you want to try to watch it, it is a lot. Like when they really go deep into the victims, they go deep on episode 6 in a particular victim.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, and that will really make you very, very emotional.
So avoid episode 6. Yep, I'm gonna avoid that one because I already know who the victim was. How I don't.
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
I don't want to see that one.
Yeah. Watch it suffer like the rest of us did.
No, I can't. I'm too squeamish.
I mean, like I said, it was, I can't say tastefully done, but I felt like it was done the best way that they could showcase it, where you could be, so the victim was humanized and you got a sense of who that person was. And I felt like it was really like a memorial to him and the person that he was. Anyway, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But
what time do you go? What time do you go live with it?
I think I have it for 7:30. I think I have it for 7.
Why don't I let you do like majority of it, and then
I'll send you the link
when you're ready for like extra commentary. We can have like dialogue, because there's something I want to say, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow.
Okay. And so if there's a tragedy going on in my house. My family.
Yeah.
And if something happens where I can't do it, I may not even be able to do House of the Dragon because of the situation that I'm in. It's expected to happen tonight, but then the fallout might be tomorrow. So I may not be available. So this is all kind of contingent on how the night plays out.
Everybody, let's say a prayer. I'm about to get emotional. Let's say a prayer for Nita. She's going through a lot, and she's our sister, and we love her very much.
Thank you. If you follow me on social media, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I already put it up. So yeah.
So we're gonna definitely say a special prayer for you tonight. You and your
uncle is transitioning, and so I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight or tomorrow, but it doesn't look good. So
God.
Yeah, so that's why I'm over on location at my family's house, and we've been trying to come together and figure out what we're gonna do. So
yeah. Oh Lord.
Thank you, everybody.
Did you know?
Yes, we love you. You are like our sister, so we're always gonna be here for you.
Yes, yeah.
And I may go back and watch episode 2. Y'all know I'm very emotional. I'm very things hit me and affect me a little bit.
Yeah. I'm very empathetic too.
I'm extremely empathetic, sometimes at my own detriment.
Too much. Yeah.
So, but that story just is so bothersome.
Yeah.
It's very
I learned a lot because, like I said, the only thing I knew about him is that he was a serial killer. He was caught and he ate some of his victims. That's all I knew. I didn't watch the court case. I didn't watch no documentaries.
Really? You never watched it back then?
I never, ever. So I didn't know. So this was so enlightening for me. And like I said, I appreciate them showing them even down to his death.
Yeah.
I appreciated seeing the full complete story, because you know when you see like a documentary, a lot of times they kind of leave out the ending and they just put it on the screen and just put a couple of words and say, you know, or they went to jail or they was, you know, sentenced and stuff like that. But I really appreciated seeing a complete story from beginning to end, and it wasn't very gruesome, because it really could, like, we could go deep. They were really like scaling, and they would insinuate to things, but they didn't go into depth about what was actually happening. You can see satanic books. You can see him watching The Exorcist. You know, you can kind of, with your imagination, you could kind of figure out.
Oh, let's talk about the one that got away, like at the end. The one that
Yes,
The one that got him caught.
I'm so happy he got away.
Gosh. I can't fathom the fear
Yes,
he had, like, to be in that much fear, but to also use your mind and be like,
work
okay,
it any way he could.
let me try to, okay, let me be nice to him. Let me try to do, like, to be in fear like that, knowing you're this close to dying, and then still in your mind having to like kick into survival mode and be, okay, let me just sit here with him. Let me be nice to him. Let me try to calm him down. And y'all, I went back, I watched the court, the trial, the scene with the guy that survived, the real life, I'm gonna send it to you, Nita, the real life guy, the real life man that survived. Because he broke it down. What was really happening. And you can just also see in his face, even though he answered the questions amazing, like very well, you still saw on his face when he was answering, the terror that he still had when he was child. And at first, so when I was watching it, I was like, I don't think I would ever, even though he brought the cops back, I don't think I would ever go back. But I didn't realize in real life he was
he had a handcuff.
He had a handcuff on him. So the cops.
That's why the cops did it. I think the cops probably would have arrested him just because he was black, and they would have treated him like any other black person.
If we saw what happened
earlier, he didn't have that cuff on him. They wouldn't even have believed him because he was a black man. Back in them days, you saw how they did.
You saw what happened, and
you saw how,
like, heart. I mean, everything was heart wrenching, but I could cry, and because out of pain and anger, when they let that boy go back,
14 years old.
That was so messed up. And to know that it only happened because of white privilege. It only happened because of white privilege, and because the neighbor was black, and she called the cops. Had that been a white person, that called the cops, that would have never happened. You know, I hate that, and I feel for the neighbor, because that's something that will forever haunt you.
Yeah.
You were right there with that person and you tried to save them, and you were close, and the cops literally gave them back to a serial killer on a silver platter. Oh my God.
It was very, very, very disturbing. It was.
I'm crying for a lot of reasons. It's not just because I'm emotional. It's just that situation is so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And
then Glenda the person who went through, she was a victim too. Even though she wasn't a victim, she was a victim.
Of that.
She's sitting up there crying. She excuses herself. She goes to cry because she's going through something personally, and they're in HR because she's having some emotions. And you know the situation. The man has gone to jail. The shit is in trial. Is on TV, and you take her in HR and say, "What, girl?" Tomorrow at 7:30, I'm telling you, we are gonna have a big discussion about
because what also makes it sad is here we are, 30 years later, and race,
nothing's really
changed. And something like that could happen again because of white privilege and racism.
Yeah.
And the families, let's not even talk about what they were awarded, what they should have been awarded, but I'll say that for tomorrow, hopefully, if we get to talk on Nita's channel. But I can't watch episode 6 because y'all see I'm crying already about the other thing. So I can't bear episode 6, but that
a lot of people was talking about when they kind of went back into his backstory, and talked about his upbringing. It kind of humanized him, and it made people feel empathy or sympathy towards him.
Yeah, it messed with me too. And even him being baptized and trying to turn to God, I mean, that messed with me.
Yeah, it's about the same thing. It's about the same.
It messed with me. So I don't. And his father, his parents are and it's sad because you hear stories, and some people were just really dealt a bad hand in life, and it's not excusing what the hell. But it's just he was doomed.
That's why I say you gotta do the work. You gotta do the work.
He was doomed from the start. I mean, So, but anyway, I think it's a great series. I think the acting is amazing.
It was.
Evan, whatever his name is, that I hope he gets some help psychologically, because if y'all are not familiar with this actor, he plays Psycho all the time. He's definitely typecasted. He's a part of the American Horror, what's it called?
Story.
American Horror Story series. He's
always. And then he also did the Gianni Versace. I think he was in that. Was he in that? No, Ryan Murphy, the person who actually directed and produced it.
Yeah,
it wasn't Evan. It was another guy with black hair.
Yes, he used to be on Glee. That guy. Woo!
Yeah,
he scared me. But Evan Peters is a great actor. He plays Psycho a little too well. I do hope he gets psychological help and has a therapist, because
don't help him.
This cannot be healthy playing these type of roles repeatedly over and over again. I don't think that can be healthy for anybody. So I hope he's taking care of his.
Episode 6 was the best one. It was the most heartfelt one. It was the most.
I'm gonna avoid that one, y'all.
It's very conflicting. It is very
oh God.
Yeah, but like I said, it will stir the emotions in you. So if you're protecting your peace, then go ahead and do that.
My mental health, as y'all can see, I'm gonna skip past episode 6, but I might go and watch episode 2. We'll see. But I'm pleased with what I watched. So episode 1 and then episode 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
I could tell it's a good series. It's just bothersome.
The writing was impeccable. The acting was impeccable.
Yeah.
I think they really did the job that they could have done.
Ryan Murphy is a genius at what he does.
The commentary was on point about Black and brown people, the racism, the homophobia, all of that. They did that. So
my only thing is because I'm a logical, realistic type of person. I'm sorry. It'd be so different if he was in a house, but he was in a busted up old ass apartment complex. Y'all didn't hear no screaming. Y'all, I know they smelled the funk, but
you gotta watch the series. They did.
Not private enough. I mean,
all,
I know
all of that happened. All of that happened.
Yeah, I know Niecy Nash's character heard a lot of the noises and heard weird stuff, and I know she called and said someone is like getting hurt, like something is. I know that happened, but I guess
most of the time he was in his grandmother's house. So
yeah, I heard,
a lot of the time, I'm not quite sure. I think they put dates on there, but he was at his grandmother's house a lot of the time, and she had a house, and he was in the basement doing those things. So majority of the time he was at the house.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the cops were called, but I'm like, was it one person that called? Was it two people? Because I feel like 20 people should have been calling. Like, not just one or two neighbors.
No,
like,
because you know how people are. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business.
I mind my
people
business.
Get the yelling and screaming and arguing and bumping and all that stuff. I don't call the police. Like,
oh, see, if I hear something crazy like that, I'm calling the cops. Now, I'm not gonna come out my door. Those days are long gone when you'd actually come out and try to help somebody. Like,
yeah,
I hate to be that way, but I ain't coming.
Sorry. I gotta protect myself.
I gotta protect myself, but I will call the cops for you and report. I will.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that now, present day, but back in the day, the culture was
mind your business.
Mind your business. And a lot of people still function underneath that thing, unfortunately.
Wow. This has been interesting, y'all. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Right. We've been on here long enough.
I would say go on YouTube and find some of the clips from the courtroom, the trial.
Woo! Me neither, Nita. I binged it. I couldn't. It was so compelling to me. I watched and watched and watched. I started it one night, and the next morning, that's the first thing I woke up and did, and I finished it. It was so compelling. It was so compelling. I learned so much, and it was well done. You know, if it wasn't well done, I'm like,
right.
It was good.
Well, you guys, it's been real. Thank you for rocking with us. I know we talked for a long time, but that's okay because
we had 2 weeks to make up for.
Yeah, we did have 2 weeks to make up.
So. And then we had a little review of
right.
Put it up and put it on your channel, baby.
I know, girl. You know I hate editing, child. I'm about to pay you and just send this shit to you, big girl. You do this shit for me because I'm telling y'all, I hate editing. I will pay someone to edit my shit. That's how serious I am. So if y'all know people who do that, let me know because I will pay somebody to edit. I hate editing. I did a lot of editing my first couple years on YouTube before y'all met me, and I'm. Oh.
Monique's so crazy. She said y'all so long-winded.
Not Monique Johnson coming for us. Oh, girl.
But you here, boo.
Good night.
We love you. The long-winded hoes. We about to end it there.
About to end, y'all. We gonna see y'all later, child. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button. Like this video. Share this video.
Share it. Please share it, y'all, because
we trying to get
stop doing it.
We trying to get our subscribers up. I'm trying to get monetized. Nita's monetized. Listen, baby, we trying to make the shit do what it do, baby. Yeah. So subscribe.
I know there's an audience for it, so share it, y'all.
Share it, baby. We asking y'all, please share it. We know y'all got some people that would like to watch us. Right. And be silly with us. So anyway, we love you guys. We appreciate you.
Love
and we will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good night. Take care.